In this short video, I will compare the differences between Loom and Peyote stitch beaded bracelets. This bracelet is made with Peyote stitch technique. This one is also made with the Peyote stitch technique. As you all already know from our previous tutorials, Peyote stitch is a little bit like a brick wall. So every bead, every neighboring bead is moved half of the height diagonally, so your design is as if it is a brick wall. So beads are not forming the straight horizontal line. You can form the straight vertical line, but you cannot form the straight horizontal line. So Peyote stitch is usually good for different types of asymmetrical designs, or the designs which include like triangular in its shape, right? So this one is a pixel design, like triangular shape. Also, you can use Peyote stitch very well with their flower designs like this, for example, so which you already know because that's one of our most popular tutorials on the YouTube channel. So Peyote stitch is really good when you have this type of the asymmetrical designs. However, if you need to create a design which includes a straight horizontal line, like this bracelet, for example, you see, its design is based on the pure rectangular shape, and I needed to make sure that the border between those three different decors are really visible. So I needed a straight horizontal line to be made. That is impossible with a Peyote stitch. The only way to craft such a design is by using Loom. So this bracelet is created using the Loom technique, as well as, for example, this bracelet, also created using the Loom technique. Once again, here maybe I didn't need the straight horizontal lines, but I wanted to make sure that those red beads, which are part of the ornament, are located on the same horizontal line. So again, some sort of horizontality was needed to create this design, for example, as well as this design was made on the Loom. So sometimes when you're creating something more like ornamental, or if you really need those horizontal lines or vertical, whatever lines, to be part of your decoration, this or this will be made with the Loom technique. Also, if you want it to be more like symmetrical, like this design, for example, it's also made using the Loom. Another difference is that when you create the bracelet with the Peyote stitch technique, because it is so dense, the beads are so close to each other and they are like this brick wall, actually feeling wise, this bracelet seems to be a little bit more dense. I cannot say it's not soft enough, but also on the other hand, it's dense enough, right? So it's more, the beads are more fitted well next to each other together. Whereas when you do something on the Loom, your work is really, really soft. So you can see the bracelet twists around and it just really doesn't keep any shape. So that portion, I would say that's the difference, and that's how you can decide which technique or which instrument to use. Is it going to be a Peyote stitch or is it going to be Loom beaded piece of jewelry?